Hello, good morning. Penny and I going for a ride. Are you so excited to be going for a ride? Oh, she's so excited. She was laying around moping. Mostly she's moping because I gave her a couple of treats because sometimes that gets her started eating. But now she don't want to eat her food. And I'm like, you're not getting any more treats till you eat your food. Like I've always said, you can't have your pudding if you don't eat any meat. Oh, by the way, speaking of a British accent, I don't know why that reminded me, but I said cheerio yesterday thinking it meant hello, and apparently it means goodbye. My sweet friend Jill said, you said cheerio, and I backed up the video thinking, how did I miss her goodbye? And then you said hello, and I was so confused. Well, that's because I thought cheerio meant hello. Cheerio? Ah, who knew? I didn't know. I also didn't know that those chickens singing meant that they were laying eggs. Because when I heard Dixie making that sound, you know, my one and only experience with a chicken, it was because she was upset because the dogs were on the little carport that she used to get through back to her coop. And she was sitting up there doing her little singing song trying to get back to her coop. So I thought that meant they were upset. But several of y'all said, no, that means they're laying eggs. Google says it can mean either. I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny that they were all laying eggs at the same time. But maybe it's like women, when they start working together, things start stinking up, you know? That's weird. Isn't that the weirdest thing? That's just weird. Life is weird. Penny, isn't life weird? Why are you so hot? The air's on. It's not that hot in the car. Of course, I'm not wearing a fur coat, so there's that. Excitement in the lives of Tracy. Lives? I only have one. Life. No, I don't have any excitement in my life, actually. Phoenix walked over last night and brought me my piece of mail because I forgot to get it out of the mailbox when I walked to Penelope. And she said, what are you eating? And I said, steak. And she said, oh. I said, do you want to try it? Because I thought, how could she not like steak? Well, I put some W sauce, not Worcestershire, but W sauce on the steak when I cooked it. So it gave the steak a little bit of spice. Okay, spice. That sounded so southern, spice. And she said she didn't like it, that it was too spicy. I said, you eat spicy foods all the time. And she said, well, I mean, like my mama cooks with jalapenos and onions and stuff. That's the kind of spice I like. I mean, I don't know what's spicy in this W sauce, but it ain't that spicy because I don't even like really spicy food. So I was like, I just wasted a bite of filet mignon on you. Ugh. Moving on from that. Other exciting news is I put the sweep in the channel on the door and a fly still got in. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that because I don't like the flies coming in. I don't like closing that door because it's a difficult situation that I'm in, trying to decide what to do about the flies. Ugh. Flies, fries, spies. Those are really southern words. And then the other thing is, Miss Joan, I have not talked about Miss Joan lately, but she is doing fine. She's fine. There's another one. Southern words, I'm telling you. There's some of them you just can't get away from. But, Miss Joan from my new people is my next door neighbor. And she's, I guess, in her late 70s. And she has a little Cocker Spaniel named Rosemary. And she usually calls me over to help her with stuff. Thankfully, she's not calling me over right now to help her plant all the plants she just bought. Thankfully, she'll have Tommy do that. Poor Tommy. She was asking me where she should put them. And I said, well, those hydrangeas don't really like evening sun. My hydrangea is shaded by the big trees out front. But her whole backyard has no trees. Her whole backyard is perfectly manicured and has rocks all the way around, like those pretty little rocks. And she's got roses planted. It's just beautiful. And she bought some hydrangeas to put back there. But I said, you're going to have to come outside this evening and see where your evening sun is sitting. Because those hydrangeas, I don't think will take very much evening sun. They'll take a little. But they can't take full on 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock sun. I don't think. Not as hot as this sun is. Ugh. I would like to introduce you to that one. That one laying on the ground there. Her name is Penny. Her name is not Penny, actually. Her name is I refuse to go potty in my backyard because it's just much too small for me to go potty in the backyard. So I make my mother walk me after she's already walked me and after she's taken me for a ride. Hello. Yes, I'm wearing something different. Every time I go outside, I'm wearing something different. This morning, I had on capri pants. And then I went out and I was wearing shorts, same t-shirt. And now I've changed into this, which doesn't match my undershirt, but that doesn't matter. This is a dress that I got off Amazon. It's a thick cotton dress.
It's very thick cotton, Darlena.
We had a conversation about this dress, and she said, can you tie it up in the front? Because it's a little longer than what I would like. And I was like, but it's very thick. It's very thick. It's hard to tie something when it's very thick. So yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's right there at my knees. I would have rathered it been a little bit shorter, but it's fine. It's fine where it is. It's knee-ish length, and it's, you know, it's colored up like a ocean. Like the ocean. It's darker and it goes to lighter. And then my skin color is the sand. Said no one ever. In no location ever. Am I the same color as sand? Probably. I'm closer to the eastern side sand instead of the Gulf Coast sand. What? Anyway, it's been a very slow day here. The only thing I have gotten a word. The only thing I've done is washed and dried. I laundered my sheets and put them back on the bed. But how come? Tell me why. Tell me why. All day long, every time I get on a social media account, including YouTube, which is rare, but I mean, not rare that I get on YouTube, but rare that I get a commercial about. Anyway, I got on Facebook and there was an ad for these, I think they're called miracle sheets. They have like silver in them and they stay cleaner longer, so you don't have to change them as often. And it helped this one old lady with her rashes and, you know, that kind of stuff. And even when I got on YouTube and I was watching Sadie Robertson Huff, I think, I don't know the name of her podcast, but anyway, one of her little ads was about the sheets, and I was like, okay, I know when we talk about stuff, they know what you're talking about, but how do they know what I'm doing, that I'm changing my sheets today, and now all of a sudden everywhere I go, they want to try to sell me these sheets? I mean, not that I wouldn't mind having a pair, but you know what I'm saying. Poor little Phoenix has a rash all over her. I think it's food related. Her mom has made her an appointment, to see a pediatrician. That's what it's called. Yes, pediatrician. I don't know where I was going to go with that word, but yes, pediatrician. But I sent her a link that my chiropractor gave me that you cut some of your hairs off. You don't have to pull them out, thank God. But you just cut some of your hairs off and you send them in, and then they'll send you back what you have sensitivities to, which is $64, which seems a whole lot cheaper than going to the allergic clinic, because I did that for years too. But anyway, but when the lady came on and about the sheets, and she was talking about her mom being allergic to the sheets because they hold bacteria, I thought, well, maybe that's Phoenix's problem. Maybe it's her sheets. You don't know. You just never know. But I can't afford the sheets right now, so I'm just going to talk about them, and maybe they'll sponsor me. Probably not, because I'm not a big enough page to be sponsored, but it would be nice to be sponsored by the Miracle Sheets. Maybe if I just keep talking about them, huh? You think? Oh, and the most horrible news of all. Guess who has a pimple? Naomi. Do y'all know what this means? This is horrifying to me. That she has I mean, it's horrifying to her as well. But it's horrifying to me for different reasons.
That's the color of my sand.
Sorry. It's horrifying to me because of what's coming. That's terrifying. No. I was not built to have girls, okay? I was built to have boys. Because my nephew was always just, okay, not always, but most of the time he was just a joy, okay? Until he got around 12 or 13 and thought he knew everything. But I wasn't built for girls. And my niece was always delightful. I mean, she's a girl, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not built for moody girls, okay? Let me just put it that way. I'm not built for moody girls. It's terrifying. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I've talked long enough. There's the girl that refuses to go outside. And the artist formerly known as Penny, who is now known as the girl who refuses to go out back. Yeah, that's her. Anyway, I hope y'all have had a great day. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. We hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I'll talk to you on the next one, okay? Me in my beach outfit. Okay, bye.